Surface wound on the head and ruptured spleen. She has a visually fractured femur, too.
I can't believe she did something that crazy.
Clear the emergency room!
A-Team, switch over to formation Alpha 1 now! And B-Team, well,
Get a grip on yourself, Jura! The formation you ordered is a mess!
I know that! I know that, but...
We've lost the outer layer of our aft shielding. They're focusing on the starboard bow. C-Team, regroup and return to formation. Where are you? Who's in charge of the D-Teams?
Incredible. They even have a system that creates decoys?
Hello? Hello? There's too much static. I can't...
Calm down, girls. Panicking not gonna help win this battle, so keep your shirts on. Well, let's hear it.
See our friends off with a smile!
Right. Carry on.
Damn you guys!
The enemy forces are splitting into two groups. 3 more dreads are out of the battle, Commander. We can't maintain our line of defense. I can't receive Miss Gusto's delivery. The repair dock is full. All dreads that need repair should hold position inside the shield.
Mia.
Highway, adjust the oxygen saturation. Stabilizing her condition is our top priority.
Now, isn't that a wonderful present from your Oma?
You're a real bright girl, Maya. You know that?
Oh my, you're filthy. Are you going to be an Oma when you grow up?
In the back of my mind, I hated my mother. She was so weak. I thought that I had become mature enough, adult enough. I thought that I could protect my mother all by myself. But in the end, I realized the truth was that she was protecting me.
Huh? This is the first time I've ever seen Maya cry. We're not gonna let things end this way! Jura! Jura!
Don't ask me anything!
This sucks! Looks like I've got no choice. Hey, you! Crazy UFO woman! Let's combine now!
Sure.
Damn it! We can't catch up to it!
Nice job. Is that all a loudmouth like you can do?
Ah, shut up! Give me advice when you know what you're doing!
I don't need a man telling me what to do!
Then do something!
It would appear we've been taking Maya's leadership for granted. We've neglected to train a sub-leader in case she's incapacitated.
It's because that girl didn't allow us to. She avoided human contact unless absolutely necessary. She avoided relying on people. From the very first moment I picked her for this group, I knew that this day would eventually come. After the incident, the eyes of society that once regarded her with the highest praise now looked at her with cold stares. And it was then that she realized that there was nothing left in the world for her. That girl insists on punishing herself. She can't tolerate making mistakes. She blames it all on her own weaknesses. I remember she used to say to me,
I have no use for things dear to me. When you let yourself become attached, you become weak. I want to be strong. Strong enough so that no matter what, I can never be hurt.
Ladies, we firmly believe that our project has the potential to speed the development of our mother planet Megere by a very significant margin.
The Star of Megere presented spotlights on the development of our motherland earlier today. It is expected that there will be many donations to the project with her as their spokeswoman. Naturally, her scientist partner, Sherry, is giving her full support to the project. Their daughter, Maya, seems to be quite happy at the prospect.
Now be on your best behavior.
She has what it takes to be a star.
Is it okay now?
Let me see. Why don't you ask your Oma if it is?
It must be okay. Ah, it's so pretty.
That's a song called Some Days, and it was composed by our original ancestors on the planet Earth.
Now, isn't that a wonderful present from your Oma? So will you be taking it from your mother?
It's all right. It looks better on me than it does on you. Right, Mother?
I'll be back soon.
It appears that the public at large has been deceived. It has been discovered today that the F. Blaschlitz Company, which was responsible for the basic technology, and Andre and Hank, which was contracted for the plant construction, were linked to payoffs to the Terraforming Committee and the Senate. In the public hearing that was conducted today,
are also contaminated. Children should be permitted to enter first. Please stay in line.
Please take all of my children with you! Mother! Mother! Come with me! Please help me. I'm all alone. Then I'll stay here with you! Mother, no!
My little one, your mother wants to fill this land with green living things so that people can live peacefully. I want to make it a place where everyone can experience the calm feeling of security and happiness.
I just can't do it. I don't have what it takes to replace Maya.
Don't be so full of yourself. Trust me, nobody around here is wondering if you have what it takes to replace Maya. Try to take it easier and rely more on the others. Hey, take a look around you. Don't try to be somebody you're not. And don't try to be something you know you're not. What can you do and what can't you do? That's all you need to ask of everyone. Once you do, everything will fall into place.
Damn it all. This is pissing me off.
I wonder if Maya's gonna die. It's just, if something like that were to happen.
There's something that Grandpa used to say. You can worry about things all you want, but it doesn't mean that you'll always get an answer. What's important to remember is that when it's all said and done and you got through it all somehow, were you the person you wanted to be?
Oh.
I know you're worried, but let Duello take care of her. The only thing that we should think about is protecting the ship and the sickbay that your leader's in, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mr. Alien.
Well, she would say the same thing if she were here.
Listen up, everyone. Change the frequency of your barriers and beams. Follow the data patterns I'm sending. We'll protect ourselves from our own fire that way.
That's right. We still have a card to play.
The problem we have is the Paxis fragment that entered her wound. It's creating some reactions of its own inside her. It's starting to invade Maya's brain cells in a very strange way. I don't know how long her spirit will last in the confusion that's attacking her central nervous system.
Don't hate your Oma. Your Oma's really quite wonderful. She's just a little unapproachable. But she's such an honest person who can't ignore those in need and always gets the short end of the stick because of it. Yet those are the very reasons I fell in love with your Oma. And that's why you were born. I'm sure you'll understand one day when someone just as important to you shows up in your life.
I don't need someone like that. Not if someone else gets hurt because of me.
Maya, falling in love with someone is a wonderful thing. You become strong because there's someone to care for.
You're wrong! You become weak because of that! Don't you get it yet? Don't you see whose fault it is that we feel this way?
I'm sorry. We shouldn't have involved you in all this.
I always regretted those words I said. I wanted to apologize someday. But I can't do that anymore. No matter what I say, she'll never hear it.
Hold on, Maya. You mustn't give up.
I don't want to anymore.
The port arm has been hit. The ship is starting to tilt.
Decks 6 through 9 have lost all power.
Shield strength is continuing to decrease.
Dread Team, how much longer till you're ready to go?
There's no point in getting so worked up over this. I've got a plan I'd like to try.
Oh, yeah? A suicide mission?
You've got to be kidding. Like I'd ever sacrifice my life for women. Besides, I haven't eaten that stuff you guys call pescatore yet.
If your plan goes well, you can eat yourself to death.
Yeah, that sure is the way I'd like to go.
Well, look over there. It's her.
She's one of the survivors. Oh, she used to be some kind of celebrity.
Why? Why am I the only one that has to feel this way? I don't want to live anymore. I wish someone could just take me away from life.
You certainly were spoiled growing up, weren't you? Must others do everything for you, including choose how you die? If you're willing to find your own way, then I can provide you with a place to do so. That girl learned everything as if her life depended on it. She already possessed the potential. She learned how to control the dreads faster than anyone I've ever seen. Maya, you can't die yet. You haven't paid me back enough.
Enough of this. I'm getting hungry. We'll finish this in one shot. Tighten your jock straps, everybody, and let's get down to business.
What's a jockstrap? We've got one chance at this. If we mess up, Maya will never return to the woman we used to know.
Ow! Can you please hurry up?
given way.
Distance 1,200. Only 900.
Let's go!
Grow up to be strong, Maya.
Please, forgive your Oma.
Mother, let me stay with you!
Tell me, why do you keep your heart so tightly shut, Mia?
I don't care about anything.
You ought to take life a little easier. What are you, some kind of idiot or something?
Why? Why do you... Finally, I can go.
Don't give up so easily. The fun's just about to begin, so let's get the show started.
What an insane idea, reflecting his shots off our shields.
It may be a man's insane idea, but it's a pretty good one.
My little one, your mother's a very weak person. I simply never had the courage to step out into the world like you or your Oma. My dream was to create a safe haven, one where you could feel peaceful and secure when you came home at least. Whether you were happy or sad, full of energy or exhausted. A place where I could greet you with a happy, welcome home, no matter what kind of day it was.
No! You weren't the one who was a weak person, Mother! It was me! I was the weak one! I didn't have the courage to understand others. I was afraid of showing how I felt. I was afraid of not being liked.
Maya, you are a woman with a gentle heart and a very strong will. So please, don't blame yourself anymore. You have nothing to fear now. Open your heart. People can't live by themselves. Go. Go back to the place where you belong, where people who are important to you are waiting.
Wait! Please wait, Mother. I still have things to tell you. Things I want you to hear. Go away! Just leave me alone!
You came back! We saved you!
What a racket, both of you.
Don't worry. It's right here. This is something pretty important to you, isn't it?
No. The truth is, it's a lesson.
Dream traveled too many miles, but my memory.
They all did their best out there.
Oh, it's you, Captain.
It's certainly ironic. He's the exact opposite of you, the passionate fool. But he's won everyone's hearts and right underneath our noses at that. You know, Maya, you're very much like each other, you and this rascal. The only real difference between you two is whether or not you express your feelings.
Captain,
Maya, isn't it time you find some forgiveness? For yourself, that is.